Alan doesn't deserve a computer to do work. The computer had a system project that our CEO personally asked me to handle, and it's due today. Oh my goodness!
Trouble busters!
This is tranquilizing. I'm so glad I spoke to our CEO directly. My name is Alan. I switched my career to finally work for a dream job, and I've been working productively at the system development department at my company. One day, I was called over to the CEO's office. Alan, I need you to... Thank you so much. A mission assigned directly by our CEO. I'm going to crush it. Is that you, Ian? Hey, long time no see. We get to work together again. Oh, I work for the systems department now. Ian, you've always done well, so I'm sure you'd be an asset at this company too. How dare he act as if he were so successful with his career change? How's the project that you were assigned by the CEO? It's been going well. It's due soon and I'm trying to do some final touches. I see. Everything looks good. He used to work in sales. Alan doesn't deserve a computer to do work. I guess he's quite successful, given that the CEO assigned him a project. As an ex-colleague who was hired at our former job at the same time, I deserve to take credit. This is what friendship is. I'm sure he'll be grateful that I'm taking a burden off of him. Let me see. What should I have for dinner tonight? Oh no! Oh my goodness! Is this bad? This is bad, right? I need to run before anyone sees me! Good morning. What's the matter? Wait, what? Why is there a laptop inside the fish tank? Well, Alan, I'm afraid to tell you, Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Oh my goodness, that's mine! You gotta be kidding me! I'm not sure how long it's been in there. What about the data? I don't think you can count on it still being safe. Oh no! It looks like this was a bigger deal than I thought. It's just a laptop. Why are they panicking so badly? But I don't think anyone saw me, so no one will get any ideas who did it. I need to get it out. I don't want to say this, but there's no way my computer fell from the fish tank by accident. Ugh, I don't have time to be upset over this. The project is due. It's impossible for me to regenerate the data at this point. What do I do? This wasn't a coincidence. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I'm not letting them get away with this. Trouble busters!
Alan has contributed to our company greatly.
Thank you for the compliment. There's a favor I wanted to ask you though. I want a source of comfort in our department. I'm glad this happened before we welcome our tropical fish. The computer had a system that our CEO personally asked me to handle, and it's due today. I'm going to find out who the culprit was and make that person responsible for this.
10 million?
Oh my goodness! How is that even possible? Is he saying that he was handling a business that's worth so much? No way! I had no idea he was recognized so well. There's a decent amount of distance between my desk and the fish tank. There's no way it fell in there on its own. But then, Alan, how are you going to get to the bottom of this when you don't know when the laptop fell into the fish tank? Are you going to ask around to see if there were any witnesses? I don't need to do that. I have a secret plan to discover what happened. I can confirm it with this. Oh, is that? Yup, that's right, Edward. What is it? I want to know.
I'd like to know what happened too.
Did he say he's going to get to the bottom of this? No, he's bluffing. There's no way he'd find out. So now we discover who the culprit was. I never thought you'd do this to me, Ian. I know you're there. Show yourself to us. What? How were you able to tell? What's on your cell phone? I can show it to you. This computer and my laptop were synced. When anyone opens my laptop, the camera starts recording what's in front of it, and I get to see the recording from my cell phone. It's for security purposes. It was a bit dark in here, since it was after hours, but the video's so clear, I guess I can't conceal this. Don't even try to give any excuses. I guess I have no choice but to admit and apologize about this, so I can keep the damage as minimal as possible. I mean, I didn't do it on purpose. I can't possibly take a $10 million loss. Alan, I'm sorry. I accidentally dropped your laptop into the fish tank. You're right. It's clearly shown in the footage, so I guess you can't negate this. I said I admit it, but I just want to make sure you understand that I didn't do it on purpose. It was an unfortunate accident. I had no malicious intentions, and I hope you believe what I'm telling you. There's no lie to what I said. I can see that you didn't submerge my laptop in the fish tank on purpose, but there are a lot of other questions I want to ask you. But are you okay with that? Huh? First of all, the time. The security app kicked in at 7:30 p.m. Most people would have already left our office around that time. Ian, why are you still in our office? I was just getting myself comfortable with the office by looking around. So late in the evening? You should have done that during your lunch break. I wanted to enjoy my lunch during my lunch break. That sounds about right. Right? But instead of roaming around the office on your own, you could have asked me to take you around. I wouldn't have mind showing you around our office after work. Why is he making it sound as if he's my senior? I thought about that too, but you seem to be busy. Okay, we'll move on to the next question then. Why did you choose to walk into the system development team's office? I ended up getting lost. I wondered where I was, and it happened to be this department, where you were assigned at. Okay. There's nothing strange about that, right? My last question, what was the reason why you opened my laptop? Huh? You had a reason to open my laptop, right? I guess you could say that. What was the reason? Okay, just listen to me. You and I used to work at the same workplace before, and we were hired there at the same time. Yes, we've always worked closely together, right? Well, yeah. I don't know how you felt about me, but you're a precious brother in arms. Thanks for saying that. And I overheard that you were assigned a project by our CEO. I figured that you might be pressured and overwhelmed with the amount of tasks you were handling, and I wanted to help you out. Okay? I was trying to take some burden off your chest by taking care of some of the tasks that I felt I can handle. Don't you get it? I did this out of good intentions. Remember how I used to always help you out when you weren't able to generate much sales when we used to work together? Well, I never knew he was trying to help me. I've always thought he was stealing all the credits. Ian, you may have looked after me when we used to work together formally, but it's a completely different situation now. I don't work in sales anymore. I work for system development. Our job duties are completely different now. We're back to being colleagues again, so I wish I can build teamwork with you in a different way. Huh? Who does he think he is? I've been assigned a project to develop a system that will be provided to our client company. This means that I work as a programmer. What? A programmer? Yes, well, I'm surprised as you are. I'm a completely different worker now. How did that happen? My hobbies has always been to play on my laptop, so I've been studying programming on my own. When I came here for a job interview, I initially applied for sales, but our CEO was at my interview and seemed to be interested in my hobby. After seeing I was knowledgeable with technology, he decided to hire me to join the system development team. How was that even possible? Because our CEO saw what I had in me, I became so successful. I feel like I finally found my vocation. What the heck? Look at his face. I've never seen Alan so confident, and I would have never wanted to see him this way. By the way, the project I've been working on is a smart contract system based on blockchain technology. Smart what? A smart contract is an automated contract. I was developing a contract automating system using blockchain technology in a way that would tailor to the client's company's needs. The reason why this was a $10 million project is that the client company is a renowned large company, and the technology will be used on a large scale. At this point, I hope you understand the severity of this matter. What the heck? Are you just gonna ignore everything I had to say? What? You're not even listening to what I was trying to say about how kind I was trying to be with you. Why are you being like this? You shouldn't have left something so important in a place where anyone could walk in to begin with. You might be right about that, but that was exactly why I had the security app installed. Even if you had it installed, if it doesn't protect your laptop from being damaged, there's no point. I never thought anyone would submerge it in a fish tank. But security measures should get you prepared for any emergency. You're being too naive. You're right. Maybe that's why I wasn't very successful in sales. I struggle with communication, and I don't like speaking in front of people. I tend to be a shy person too. Don't be so rough on yourself. I was always working by your side while I generated the highest sales. I understand how you lost your confidence. Oh, that's right. I was always generating high sales, and our clients were fond of me compared to you. But I always hated the fact that our supervisors always favored you. We were colleagues hired at the same time in the same condition, but our bosses were always playing favorites towards you. That's not true! Hey Alan, just be honest about it. What? You were kissing up to our bosses back then, right? What? At least that's what it looked like to my eyes. You were doing it because you couldn't beat me with sales. You're severely misunderstanding something. I never tried to kiss up to anyone. You're lying. And what's happening now proves my point. What? Is it so typical for anyone to be assigned a project directly from the CEO? No, it's not so typical, right? You must have been kissing up to the CEO. It seems like everyone who works here is being fooled by your superficial side. So I'm gonna give everyone a wake-up call.
That's enough.
Mr. Robertson!
You guys are making such a scene here, and you're disturbing others.
We're sorry. Sir, you have to hear me out. I believe it's way too early to assign Alan such an important task. He wasn't very successful at our former employer. What are you even talking about out of nowhere? I mean, I guess I can't really negate what you said. Because you're too hesitant to talk to him. I'm going to talk to the CEO on your behalf. Sir, I don't believe Alan is ready to handle such a large task with huge responsibility. And he used to always say that he was stressing out every time he felt pressure. I used to say that all the time. Right. Sir, you should release Alan for his sake, please. What are you even talking about? You're switching the subject. What we should be talking about is the reason why my laptop had to end up damaged, and also to identify your responsibilities after destroying the system data. This is something between the two of you, and you should be involving our CEO in this conversation.
Alan, I need you to calm down.
But then...
Ian, did you really used to work with Alan?
Yes, that's right.
In that case, I feel sorry for you. It sounds like you were trying to see his strength at all.
What?
No, I'm wrong. I believe you were envying him.
No way! That's not possible!
It's like asking for what you can't have. You subconsciously knew that Alan had what you could never have. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses. After Alan joined our team, his talents bloomed by making programming his career, and he has contributed to our company greatly. That's all there is to it.
Is that how much you recognize Alan?
But you said that you were great at sales. We all have different strengths, and that's all there is to this conversation.
I mean, it's not like I was ever envying Alan.
I understand that you wouldn't want to admit it, but then your actions contradict. If Alan were someone you didn't care about, none of this would have happened. Even if you didn't do it on purpose, Alan's laptop ended up getting damaged due to being submerged in water. And because of that, the system data is destroyed. These are just facts.
Well, I guess you're right.
This isn't about money, but this project was worth about $10 million. You would understand that our company will be taking a huge deficit if we don't do anything about this, right? Although you were still new to our team, I had high hopes for you.
What?
Your past accomplishments and experience are flawless. To add, you used to work with Alan. Even if you were to be assigned at different departments, I was hoping that the two of you will work together to make chemistry happen.
I hope to prove you right through my upcoming accomplishments.
I guess it's difficult to see people's true side by just reading a resume and conducting an interview. I'm truly disappointed in you, Ian.
Oh no! And as I've been saying multiple times, you're gonna be responsible for what you've done. What you've committed wasn't just property damage. You destroyed a system of data that was worth $10 million.
We'll be charging you the damages too.
What? No way! Hold on, sir. I'm sorry. I really am. I admit it. I may have been envying Alan because he has the power to attract other people. I may have felt inferior to him and ended up complicating my own feelings. I'm afraid you're right about everything. I was just jealous, and I'll be honest about it. But then, I had no malicious intentions. I never knew that his project was something so important. Besides, I really wasn't trying to damage the laptop.
Even if you weren't intending to, you need to accept the fact that your impulses ended up causing all the damage.
I'm terribly sorry. I realize now that I've done something so horrible. Hey, Alan, I'll be happy to buy you a new laptop. I'll do anything to fix it. So, will you please figure out the system data? Oh, please, I beg you, Alan. It's due today. This is extremely important. You're a grown man, so I wish you knew better than to act upon your impulses. Your intentions are out of question. You shouldn't have tried to handle a task that was outside your job description to begin with. I hope you learned your lesson. Oh no. Anyway, I need to urgently work on regenerating the data. I don't have too much hope, but I'm going to do the best I can. So Ian, I hope you accept your consequences. I'm sorry this was my fault. I'll never do it again, so it's already too late now.
Ian, please keep in mind that your actions are something that we as a company can look the other way.
Oh, please! I can't possibly pay for the damages! Although it was never intentional, Ian caused a huge scene. He figured he won't be keeping this job for too long, so he decided to resign before he got discharged. He was sentenced to a penalty for property damages, while the company charged him for the damages, as Mr. Robertson declared. His actions were found malicious, and he ended up with a large debt. As for the system data, I was able to get the laptop repaired, while I was also able to use the backup data that I had saved in the cloud. I was successful at regenerating the system. Whew! It looks like I'll be able to provide the system in time. Alan, you're amazing! I feel like I can finally relax this evening. Alright, let's go grab a drink. It'll be a treat. Yeah, let's go! Wait, which one of us will be treating? Trouble Busters!